Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret and I'm a life coach. Today I'd like us to discuss the subject of dream. I'm talking about when we dream at night. What happens when we dream at night? Well, what do I say? We have our waking dreams, but we talk about our night dreams. What I want to bring to your attention is that I feel dream is very important. It's important that when we go to sleep, we dream. And who doesn't dream? Well, some people don't dream when they sleep, but then that's what they think, because we all dream when we sleep. But sometimes we don't remember it, because sometimes you know that you've had a dream, but you don't know what it was about. And sometimes you remember your dream vividly, whether you are spiritual or you are not spiritual. I feel people, I feel there's a lot of us who take our dreams quite seriously, because if even you're not a spiritual person and you sleep and you have a dream, you wake up wondering, what happened there? What does that mean? You start researching, you start asking, if you have a dream and this happened, what does that mean? If you dream that this is what, if you're flying in a dream, what does that mean? But today I'm not going to talk about what it means when what your dream means, but I want to discuss the importance of dream, why we dream, and sometimes why we don't dream. Well, when we sleep and we dream, our subconscious travels, and sometimes I believe that our soul is traveling, because the soul is older than your body. And so your soul has decided there's some things they need to do, he or she needs to do, and they go and do it. And it comes to you as a dream. Sometimes the dreams you have is a certain life you had before. And sometimes the dream is a life you are about to encounter. Sometimes we have dreams to remind us of certain situations in the past. Sometimes we dream and the dream is telling us what the potential future is, whether it's going to be a danger. So if it's warning you, sometimes the dream is telling you, is giving you it's like a code, to connect the dots. And if you don't understand it, what do you do? Okay? But some years back, I was dreaming all the time. And so I woke up one day and I said it out loud. I said, I don't want to dream. But if I dream, I don't want to remember unless it's important. And for years, I don't remember any dream that I actually had. But I believe that I did dream, because when you sleep, your subconscious take over. And sometimes whatever you have done during the day, your subconscious take it and process it, and that is why you are dreaming. Sometimes the dream you are having is about what you have done during the day, maybe some television program you've watched, and you take it into your dream. And sometimes the dream you're having feels like a deja vu, And so why do we dream? I mean, we have to dream. For me, as I was saying, when I said I didn't want to dream, I didn't dream unless it's important. And if I dream and if it's not significant to me, or if it's not that important for me to know, I don't want to remember it. And I wasn't remembering any dream. But if I had any dream that was significant, I would remember all the details. But one thing you could also do is, if you are someone who normally forget your dreams, it's best to get like a pen and a paper, put it by your bed. You wake up, you just write down everything that comes to you from the dream, you write it down. And then as time goes on during the day, you just see, maybe there's a pattern, something you're doing in your life, okay, that your dream is trying to tell you to correct. There are certain behaviors that we do. It's subconscious. We are not even aware of it, but your brain or your soul is telling you these are the things you are doing. It's a code. This is what you need to do to get out of this situation. This is what you need to do to get here. Because if you don't do so, just keep recording your dreams. When you are able to record your dream, you start seeing a pattern. And sometimes your dream will be telling you the things you are doing to yourself that you're not even aware you're doing. Sometimes you feel some people are doing certain things to you, but your dream is telling you, no, it's not other people. You are the one doing it to yourself. And so take a close look. 2 weeks ago, I gave you this information. Last week, I gave you this information. This and this and that. And once you start recording your dreams, you will start to see a pattern there. Even though the dream may not be repeating itself, sometimes the dream does not repeat itself. However, you will see that when you start recording your dreams, you start to see a pattern or one particular thing that keeps popping up. Once you start recording your dreams, you start to see, well, this is a pattern. Well, this is familiar to me. And so, it's important. We should take our dreams serious. If it is important or not important, just take a close look. When you wake up, this is the dream I've had. Oh, I was watching a movie and, about zombies or whatever. So you have a dream and you have zombies after you or something. But sometimes, maybe you are a living zombie, Maybe you are doing some things to yourself that you are damaging yourself. And you are your own zombie eating your own life away and you don't realize it. And sometimes, it is your dream that's going to tell you, wake up. Your dream is telling you to wake up even though you are not asleep. When you wake up, your dream that you've had in the night is telling you this is what you are doing wrong or this is what you are not doing right. Sometimes maybe you're not doing something wrong, but sometimes you are just not doing something right. Does that make sense? You're not doing anything wrong, but you're not doing something right. And so it's not working for you. Okay? What sometimes we need to understand is that when we dream, it is a code. I have had dreams, and the dreams has happened exactly as it was. And sometimes the dreams I've had has been symbolic, but then it happens as it's supposed to. For me, thankfully, I have the gift of dreams. And so I can understand a dream, whether it is symbolic or non-symbolic. Sometimes I can have a dream and it's exactly as it is. And sometimes when I dream, I have to scratch my head and thinking, what did that mean? If I have a dream and I see this, I have a dream, I've got this and that, and you can see. Sometimes within a day, I can decode my dream and I understand it. And sometimes, within 72 hours, the dream happens. But sometimes the dream you are having is a certain pattern that you are doing. The things you are doing, allowing yourself to go through certain things. You sometimes you feel like you are trapped in a certain lifestyle that you don't like. Maybe you are not telling people, but your brain, your subconscious, your mind picks up on it and is telling you, is processing it and telling you, this is what is happening. This is what is happening. So I feel, sometimes you need to pay attention to your dreams and just write it down. Just make a conscious decision that, are going to start recording your dreams. You can do it for a week or 2 weeks, or you can do it for a month and see if there's any pattern. You will start to see that the dreams that you are having, some of it will coincide with the way you are living, and some of it will coincide with how you think people are treating you. You'll find answers to certain problems in your life when you pay attention to your sleep. Your dreams, when you sleep at night. I'm not talking about the dreams you have for your future. I'm talking about the dreams, the pictures you see where your soul has been. Sometimes I have dreamt and, been in another lifetime, and I used to have this dream, and I was someone totally different, or someone totally different. But then I didn't understand why I was dreaming and seeing this particular woman in this dream. But then at the end of the dream, I realized that I was that person, and this was in another lifetime, about centuries of years ago, because the theme of the dream wasn't a modern lifestyle. It wasn't. Okay. So but I did put two and two together, and I located what the dream was telling me. And now I can feel like that dream was a certain life I had before, that in this life I need to resolve something. That is why that dream kept coming to. I had this dream on and off continuously. Well, it's on and off, but sometimes you dream once in a while, like once in a month, maybe another 2-3 months, that dream will come back. But then it's like a continuation. It's a continuation, but it is a repetition. Even though the scenarios was different, the theme was the same all the time. So it could be that, for example, you may dream and you may find yourself doing maybe cooking for your friends. Another time, you may find yourself, you are dreaming, you've gone to a party, and you are the one serving the food all the time in the dream. Maybe you can dream another time, you can go to a place of work and you are the one working in the canteen. The theme is food, service, that is how you're seeing food. Maybe you are taking care of people, you are nurturing people, and you are looking after people. It could be service that your dream is telling you. It could be your career, it could be anything. So let's not just shrug our shoulders off and say, well, it's a dream, so it's nothing. But sometimes you have a dream. I think the dreams that people get more concerned about is when the dream is scary. Sometimes that scary dream could be what we are afraid to face. And that is why it said, boo, that's what the dream is telling you. You are afraid of me. I am coming to get you, Maggie. Yes, but I feel like it is important that we do pay attention to our night dreams, because there is always a message there. There's always a code there. It is something for us to follow, or it is something for us to repair in our life. Okay, some dreams is simply because, maybe you've had a very, very busy day, and there are certain things that day you didn't even notice. But when you dream, you will find out that, oh, I was doing this, I was doing that, and I was dreaming that in the dream I was doing exactly this and that. But perhaps you didn't pick something up in the daytime. Then your subconscious comes in and tell you, this is what you forgot, or this is what you missed during the day when you were doing this or you're doing that. So this is where you need to draw your attention to. I feel it's very, very important. I mean, I used to dream so much, like sometimes you dream like twice. And I don't know if you've seen the movie Inception. The first time I saw Inception, I thought that was really, really amazing. But then I realized it's talking about dreams. And yes, sometimes we dream that we are in a dream. So how does that happen? You are sleeping and you are dreaming. And in a dream, you are dreaming. That is amazing. But then I have been in that situation before, several times, and I did find that quite scary. Sometimes, I have had, really scary dreams that I physically woke up and I had a physical mark on my body, and I'm not going to show you, but when I was a teenager, I did have a scary dream, and in the dream, I was running, there were some people who were chasing me, and they had dug a hole that looks like I'm going to be buried in that hole. And so in the dream, I was doing my best to run away. And I knew that if I fell in that hole, that would be the last. They would just bury me alive. So in the dream, I decided to jump. I jumped in my dream, and physically I jumped from my bed. And then I hit my leg, and my toe cut. And my foot, my right foot, was swollen for months. What does that mean? If I had not fought for myself in a dream and they had buried me, what would that mean? What would that mean? You know? So I fought. Okay, I did fight and I won. So please, when you have a dream, do pay attention to it. Sometimes you need to reflect how your life is going. Sometimes your dream is telling you, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to avoid. This is what you need to pay attention to. So, what it is? What is it? When we dream, is that your dream is your subconscious, your dream is your soul, and your soul is talking to you. So do pay attention to your soul, pay attention to your dreams, and don't be afraid to face your dreams. Okay? And then when you're going to bed, just tell the moon, dream me tonight, something important, and the dream and the moon will dream you, will show you something that perhaps you didn't know was possible, or you didn't think was possible. And the dreams you have can set you free. Okay, so I hope this has been insightful for you, and I will leave the subject here. And please feel free to comment in the box, and if there's any other things you want me to answer about dreams or something, feel free. I will give you my answers, and I will see you next time.